to our conclusion. And right here, we're going to focus on really wrapping it up with a nice big bow. You need to write your next paragraph and then come up with a strong conclusion where you just tie those two ideas together. And we're not going to go into that because it's going to take a bit of time, but you pretty much use the exact same process that you had used the first time round. And seeing as we didn't have any detail for our conclusion, then you would just write your own conclusion based off what you had before and what you eventually write for your essay. So your conclusion is going to be completely new. What do you not do using this process? Well, first of all, let's have a look at this diagram over here. Now you'll just see a big clump, and this is pretty much our entire short answer written in your first main paragraph. As in, they will rewrite something for an introduction, and then what a lot of students do is they'll just try and continue it on, and that's how they write an essay the first time. So if you're one of those people who the first time you write an essay, all you do is take what you have done doing short answer questions and then just keep going, that's not a good way to do it. I'll explain why. First of all, you run out of things to say very quickly. So if you've got lots of things in your first paragraph, you then try and carry it on in your second and in your third, you're going to run out of ideas and it's not going to be quite as good. The second thing is your answer will quite simply not be as good, because one thing about short answers, one of the big differences between a short answer question and an essay is an essay needs to be a lot more detailed. You need to go into a lot more discussion, you need to find more evidence. Everything that we had there in our short answer question is not going to cut it in an essay paragraph. That is why we need to do what we did before, which is split it up, have some points in our introduction, and then have our main arguments in our topic sentence. So then we can go into more detail and we can come up with a much better answer. The other thing is that by going to more detail, you'll actually find it's much easier to then be able to write more and to be able to meet word counts, because you've got a couple of ideas, and then by just explaining those a little bit, you've already got pretty much half your answer right there, and you don't have to think of much more. So in conclusion, good luck. There are a couple of tips that I've got here if you do need a bit more information. First of all, which is watch the videos again. Essays take a lot of pretty much drilling, and the only way you can really learn it is by drilling yourself in it. So doing it over and over again. So it's a very good idea to watch all these videos again. The other thing you need to do is to take some notes. Have something that you write down what your understanding of each video is. So take down the main points, have them ready for when you are starting to write essays if you haven't written them before, or just have them in the background for whenever you're writing an essay. And finally, always try to start good habits. So don't get into bad habits. Don't skip steps and take shortcuts, because one thing that happens when you do that is your quality of essays start to go down, and you pretty much you find yourself back here again having to learn the basics again. All right, don't take shortcuts, start good habits, and otherwise that's it for essay writing and introduction to essay writing. So until next time, I'll see you later.